I believe that all of us have dreams. I'm a dreamer. I have my visualization exercises. I have dreams I've always had since I was young. But the truth is this: if you don't pursue those dreams, they'll never come to pass. Okay? And a lot of times when we pray to God to help us fulfill our dreams, God doesn't send money. Money won't just drop from the sky. God will send opportunities. He will send an idea. He will send a connection, like the connection that brought you to this call tonight, like the opportunity I'm about to share with you tonight. Okay? If you grab those opportunities and you run with it and you pursue them, like this quote says, then you will experience abundance in your life. Then those dreams can come true for you. Now, your dream life is possible. I think I'm going to adopt that as my personal slogan, because I believe that whatever dreams we have is possible if you have the right system. Now, we all have dreams in life. I have dreams of driving luxurious cars. I was just thinking of something right now. Before this call started, my wife said she likes Prado. I like a Range Rover Autobiography. Any of those cars are luxurious cars. But those things cost money to have, all right? But if you can have it, the luxury is out of this world. Now, another thing you want to have in your life is exotic family vacations. You want to take your family on a vacation. You want to go out, you want to travel, you want to see the world, all right? Those things are normal part of life that we should be doing regularly. But of course, how many people are able to go on vacations in Nigeria? People are struggling for minimum wage. They are still arguing with the government on how much to pay. Even if the government pays 400,000 minimum wage, which is impossible, still, does that guarantee an exotic lifestyle? It does not. Now, we all want to live in beautiful accommodation. We want to wake up in an ideal environment, a place where we can think, not a place where you are sharing toilets with like 5 families, not a place where you and your family are squeezed into one room. Do you understand? You want a convenient accommodation, a place that is convenient for you and your family. And then you want a happy and healthy family. You want a family where money is flowing consistently. But I can guarantee you, as a married man, I've been married now for, hey God, 11 years. I have to think about it. I've been married now for about 11 years. Okay? And by the grace of God, I'm blessed with 2 children. And I can tell you that money plays an important role in a happy family. No matter how godly you are or godly your wife is, if there's always a friction in the financial side of the home, there will always be problems. That love will not be smooth. If you are married and you have children and you have a wife that loves you, you know what I'm talking about. Now, all those things I just mentioned and many more that I cannot say here, they cannot happen without this thing you are seeing on your screen. No matter how hard you work, until you have this thing flowing consistently in your life. What do I have on my screen, everybody? Until you have it flowing in your life, you can't have all those things. Can we all see my screen? This is $50,000, $10,000 in 5 files, and I wrote under it, money comes easily and frequently. This is something I printed out and posted on the wall in my room a long time ago. And by the grace of God, it's beginning to manifest, not just for me, but for many people in the company I'm about to introduce you to. So the truth is this: a lot of people in this life want what I've just described, but they make the mistake of falling into 2 categories. And the categories are this: either they are employees or they are self-employed. If you are an employee here or you are self-employed, self-employed means you employ yourself. Maybe you're a dentist, you own a dentistry. You own a supermarket that you have to go to and open the shop and sell. Or you have something where you have to be there physically. If you don't work, you don't get paid. You're either working for someone else, like in a job, or you're working for yourself, like in when you're self-employed. As long as you're an employee or you are self-employed, the lifestyle I just described, forget it. It can never be yours. That's not a curse. I'm just being factual. Because the truth is this: even if your salary is 20 million naira a month, which is literally not very common, who's going to pay you that much? But let's assume that's your salary. The fact still remains you're an employee. You don't have freedom. You cannot go on a 1-month vacation. I can pick up my phone, I can shut down my phone for a month and travel with my family. When I come back, my income is bigger. How? I'm going to show you how through this presentation. Now, for you to experience that kind of lifestyle I described, your dream life, you have to find a way to cross over to this side of the quadrant. This is the cash flow quadrant. If you have read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad or cash flow quadrant. You have to come to a point where you are a business owner, meaning you own system that brings money to you consistently. Either people working and you're earning, or a system working and you're earning. That's called leverage. In the other side, you don't have leverage. The moment you stop working, your income stops. Even if you are working, your boss can sack you anytime, which is a fact. So you have to move over to the business owner side, and then you do all you can to also become an investor. Because as an investor, you own investments and you have all the leverage you need. You are not tied down to anything. You are not tied down to any location. You can be anywhere in the world and do your business because money is working for you. I didn't leave my home at all today. Did I go out today? I didn't go out today. I didn't step out of my gate. I think I just went out of my door to go and open the gate for someone outside. I didn't step outside. But today I've made money. I've made probably more money than people that have a job and have been outside and they are not back. It's raining now where I am, and some people are still in traffic. Now, the difference between the rich people and the poor people is simple. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities that they think are assets. What's an asset? According to Robert Kiyosaki, he says an asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, period. And a liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. I have to make all this, prepare this foundation for you to hear before we go straight into what we're talking about. Because it's true. Your mind has to be ready to desire something better. So anything that puts money in your pocket is an asset. Today we're going to share with you some assets that can put money in your pocket faster and more consistent than even any form of investment you have in the world. Now, a lot of people, when they hear asset, what comes to their mind is giving their money to someone to trade for them and they will be getting returns. Am I right? Is that not what most of us used to think? That my money is with a company, maybe they are trading Forex or they are trading crypto or they are selling land or they say they have a shopping mall somewhere and they are doing the business and paying me. And that's our idea of an asset or an investment. And I'm here to tell you today that that is the riskiest and, pardon me, the stupidest thing you can do with your money. You never give your money to anyone to trade for you. What we're going to show you today is something that your money will be right there in your hands, in your control, and it will still grow, even though you have 100% access to it. Let's move on. For us to achieve that, we combine artificial intelligence with the oldest market in the world. I want to ask, put on your mic right now. What's the oldest market in the world? What's the oldest market in the world that you know? And it's not my 12. I want feedback. What's the oldest market that you know?
It's the world financial market.
The world financial
Forex
market, which is known as the Forex market. That's the oldest market in the world, older than crypto, older than any other market. Okay? And that market puts about $7 trillion on the table every day. The Forex market is over 500 years old. It's consistent, it has never stopped. If you open any Forex chart, you can keep tracking it backwards. If you want to take it back to 2001 or 2000, you will see the chart there. Now, if you combine such a consistent market that cannot be manipulated by you and combine it with artificial intelligence, you have a money spinner. Artificial intelligence is taking over most of human interaction. Robots, software, technology is doing a lot of things that human beings used to do before. We now have robots that cook food. Yeah, believe it. We have robots that can attend to you in the hospital. We don't need doctors anymore. We have robots that can serve you in a restaurant. We have robots that drive cars. If artificial intelligence is taking over all these things, why can't we combine artificial intelligence with Forex trading? So instead of you sitting in front of your laptop from morning till night, making losses, just like me, like I tell people, I started my Forex journey around 2008. A friend of mine, Kayode Onoyemi, he gave me a DVD and he said I should go and see it. I saw a training by someone, his name was Peter Bain, Forex mentor, So the training was not complete, but I got excited and I started exploring Forex. I went into it and boom, I lost thousands of dollars. I even lost other people's money. This was as far back as 2008, not 18. And imagine what I'm talking about. I even lost other people's money and I was receiving death threats to return their money, or I'm running the greatest risk of my life. As at Christmas Eve of that day, that man still sent me a message on my phone that I'm running the greatest risk of my life. I don't return their money. I lost a lot of money in Forex trading. But I never left Forex because I see money. I see this. If I had bought here, the thing would have gone up. I would have made $500. Why didn't I buy? Because emotions take over our trading. Greed and fear will not let us take the right decision. But with automated trading, with robots don't have any emotion. They don't have fear. They don't have greed. When it's time to enter the trade, they enter. When it's time to take profit, they take profit. They don't care about, oh, hey, I want to borrow the money. The money must not go. Let me quickly press to my stop loss, even though it's not yet time. You understand? So we have a robot that has been delivering consistent results since 2020, sir. That's 4 years now. I can show you testimonial videos. People, human beings that are still around today. That have been one of my sponsors. I think the guy is above me like 2 levels. He has been using this robot since 2021. He's a young guy. I'm older than him, but the guy probably has made millions from it, far more than me, because he has been using like 3 years before me. So these robots are consistent. They've been proven to work. We are not here saying, come, let's test the robots with you and see if it will work. No one is calling you here to use your head and break coconut that all of us will eat. This is already tested and proven for 4 years. Now, let's go on. What you need to know about artificial intelligence trading system. Number one, it makes money for you passively. This is not a system where you have to copy and paste. Although we have copy and paste signals, if you want that. Very fantastic, accurate signals for Forex and for binary options. But the particular thing we are talking about now is automation, which is automatic. It makes money for you, whether you are sleeping. Sometimes I wake up, I check my trade, I see money. And I'm sure people that are on this call that are using it already have that testimony. Now, you are in absolute control of your funds. Why? Because your money is with your Forex broker. The company that is marketing the robot does not have any contact with your money. Just buy the robot, they send it to you by email, you download it, open an account with any broker. Even Mr. Jiboye and Mr. Baby that invited me to this call, we are not using the same broker. Okay? So attach it to any broker of your choice and the robot takes over and starts trading for you. Just sit down and be watching film and you'll be seeing money growing. I checked the accounts of people that have signed up and I'm happy. For the first time in my life, I'm in a system where I can boldly and honestly say with my church mind that everyone is winning. Not hype, not exaggeration. And the returns on your trading capital are great. The percentages are very good. And you can withdraw your funds at any time. Of course, brokers don't have any limit on withdrawal. Okay, you can deposit at 10 o'clock, withdraw at 12 o'clock. It's up to you. And then you only renew the robot annually at half the price. I'll talk about the pricing later. That means this is not a company that shares profit with you. It's not all those companies that if you make $1,000, they say send us 200, 20%. That's our own payment. No, all you make is yours. Just renew your robot every year at half of the original price. Now let's go on to the pricing. Now, 4 different assets you can own. I call them assets. I don't just call them robots because they are assets. All right. I have 2 of these assets myself right now. The first one is called the Beta Bot. The Beta Bot goes for $300. That's the cheapest one. Actually, that's the cheapest robot. There are 2 other packages that are not up to 300, but those ones don't come with robots. I will explain that later. Then we have the Alpha Bot. The Alpha Bot goes for $600. And then we have the Super Bot, my personal favorite. Okay, and then we have the Gold Mine, which trades only gold. All right, it's designed to trade the gold currency pair, and you know gold is more volatile. And the percentages, what you are seeing on the screen, that the potential percentages based on a $1,000 account. Now, personally, I have the BVT and I have the SBT. I have 2, and both of them are working for me. Let's move on. Let me show you some amazing testimonials from this robot. There's actually a video where we have people that have used the bot. I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of them. I think they were in the company office in Abuja and they recorded videos on how this robot has helped them make money. Real life people that are still around today. Okay, so this person made over $2,000 profit in a month using the SBT. Is almost $1,300 in a month using the Gold Mine. This is over $1,000 profit in a week using the SBT. This is almost $1,400 in 2 weeks. Over almost 5,500 profits using the SBT. and then so many people with different testimonials. If you are following me on WhatsApp, or sometimes I post it on Facebook also, you will see all these results. And if you're in the group, I'm sure you'll have been bombarded with all these results. These things are real. Remember, I told you in the beginning, there's no hype here. There's no exaggeration. Okay? And all these trades are not things that are like you can only see them on the company's website or on the company's back and you have to log in to see your money. You download MetaTrader. He's here on your phone. MetaTrader is a free app on Play Store or Google Play. I was once in a company. Allow me to mention the company is gone now. IPC. I didn't want to do that company, but I didn't have anything to do. I said, let me try it. Over there, if the money goes, well, I learned a lesson. So I put $200 there. I think I don't know if I even withdraw anything. The way they do their own is they will just send you a picture of the trade, bam, and they will tell you that's how much they made. You cannot check it on MT4. You cannot check it anywhere. They will just put the money in your back office. Also, they just disappeared suddenly like that, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. All right, but let me tell you some about opportunities. Because you lost here doesn't mean you're going to lose in another place. Do you understand that? I think my upline in IPC is still my upline in this iTradeUp that I'm showing you right now, because individuals are looking for the right opportunity, and when they grab it, they lash onto it. Right now, I am all in. Nothing else takes my time than iTradeUp, and I'll tell you why as we move on. So these are wonderful testimonials about the bot. This is Presley Maro. I posted his testimony on my WhatsApp status yesterday. I think by now it should be gone. His testimony is also part of those people. He's been using the bot since I think 2020. He's a very old user. I don't know if you can see the screen very well. He said, I have been able to earn averagely a monthly basis about $10,000, which makes life generally for me now one with more ease. I now have time to do other things I love. That's the purpose of money. It helps you to do other things you love. I love spending time with my family. I can just sit down and say I want to play Monopoly with my children on a weekday, on a working day. I can stand up and say I'm going to the mall. I can spend more time with my wife. I can spend more time in church or wherever I want to be because money is there working. This man's testimonial is fantastic, actually. And this is from last year. So by now you can imagine he's making more than $10,000 a month. Like I told you, there's no hype here. Nothing is fake. Everything is real. This man was at a company event in Abuja on was it, I think, March or so, after we got back from the vacation. So this is real, guys. Nothing is being shaded for you here. So now let's talk about the company. I've told you about the robots, the results, the percentages, all the things you can do with it. Let's talk about the company that makes this available. Now, iTradeUp Global was founded in 2018. Remember I said the robot started in 2020, but the company itself started in 2018. It started in 2018. They didn't have robots then. It was just Forex signals and binary options and training videos. And then 2 years later, they introduced the robots. All right. The mission of the company is to empower 1 million families globally to live an extraordinary lifestyle of freedom and unending abundance. And I can say boldly that I am one of those families. That's the mission of the company. And let's move on to the next slide. Now, apart from the robots, the company has other services that you can benefit from. Now, one of them is the iTradeUp Academy. ITU means iTradeUp. Now, in this academy, any package you buy, you have it fully. All right. In the academy, you can log in and watch videos that can teach you how to trade Forex from elementary to intermediate to advanced. So if you're someone that I don't just want to make money from the robots, I want to learn how to trade myself, you are welcome here. Okay. And then we have the Pips Pro, fantastic service. The Pips Pro is professional traders have analyzed the trade and they send it to you on your phone. They tell you where to buy, where to sell, where to put your take profit, where to put your stop loss every single day, Monday to Friday. Okay? I'm trying to see if I can open it to show you the signal portal. It's on Telegram. So you can just copy it and paste it and you profit from it. This one is not automatic. It's not robot. You have to actually copy and paste. I have access to this service because any package you buy, you have access. But honestly, I don't use it. But if you're someone that you want it, you can always go for it. And then this is the same thing as Signal, only it is binary options. For those of you that love trading binary options, I've never traded it before. So this is ITU TV. ITU TV is a weekly session where you get to be in a room with professional traders. They pick a topic for that week and they discuss it. They show you, they give you the training live, and then you can be in that room. You can raise up your hand and ask questions, and they answer your questions. So for me, it's amazing that you can get all these things and without paying something that is too exorbitant. Okay, and then there's mentorship, which is the backbone of our company. This is Dr. Filbert Onuga, the CEO of the company. I met him for the first time in February when we were on a company sponsored vacation. iTradeUp sponsored us and some leaders, sponsored us some leaders on a all expenses paid vacation. So we met, very fantastic gentleman, and trust me, a lot of value he has to deliver. Apart from the robots, I mentioned that there are two other packages. Okay, these packages, please note, they don't come with robots. All you have is what I've listed on the screen. For the $135 package, you have access to the ITU Academy, the videos, ITU Live TV, the live sessions. You have Profit Zone, binary options, signals, and you have mentorship. And you also get to participate in fully in the company's pay plan. When I say fully, even if you do $135 and you introduce someone that does a higher package, you will get your full commission. I don't say because you did 135 and you now sign up someone that got 1,200, nothing like that. You get everything fully. Now, the $235 is just like this, but the only difference is Pips Pro, Forex signals. You don't get that one until you're on 235. But the good news is, you see this 235 and 135, they are all inside any robot you buy. So let's even say you go for the lowest robot, $300. You already have the robot plus these two inside. So it's a fantastic package. And another thing I should mention, unlike companies that say buy our signals and pay every month or every year, these ones are one-time lifetime payment. You don't renew every year at half the price like the robots. This one, once you pay the 235 or 135, you use the services for life. So that's an amazing benefit. I know a company, an American company anyway, they are very used to auto ship. You have to pay like 100 or 200 every single month. Who's gonna pay that in Nigeria? But anyway, let's talk about partnership. Let's talk about the partnership part of the presentation. This is where we get to talk about the network marketing part. Now, I have to separate the network marketing part from the robot passive income part. They have nothing to do with each other. I have signed up a lot of people in this iTradeUp, and I can tell you 99%, or let me say 97% of them, they're not even bothered about referring people or bringing anyone, and they are making fantastic income with the robots. All right, so you are free. There's no compulsion to refer or anything. Buy the robot, fund your account, connect it, and watch your money grow. So let's talk about the partnership part of the business right now. How can you earn if you choose to partner with the company as an IBO and refer other people? What commissions do you get? So we're like in the half of the presentation. Let me get some feedback from you guys. I've been talking a while. Can we unmute ourselves and let me hear some feedback? Or you just drop something in the chat box. Are we having fun? Let me hear you say amazing, amazing, amazing.
Awesome. We are feeling it.
Okay.
Amazing.
Great. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I had a very great friend and coach that used to say that. That was his slogan, Mr. Francis. So let's go into the compensation plan. Let's show you how you can make additional income apart from what the robot is doing for you. And trust me, this pay plan is a great way for you to raise funds to fund your Forex account. I topped up my Forex account last week and this week with about $400. Hello, please mute someone. You've muted them. All right. So there are three ways to get paid. But one of those ways is pregnant with 4 other children, which I will explain. We have the affiliate commission, which is times 4. Then we have the team builder bonus and the incentives and rewards. Now, the affiliate commission simply is referral bonus. Bring someone, get paid. Bring someone, get paid. You can refer as many people as you want. So whatever package you are on, it doesn't matter. Even if you're on the lowest package, 135, you still get all this in full. Anybody you refer, the person decides to join with the gold mine, you get an instant $200. If the person does the SBT, you also get $200. If the person does the ABT, you get 100. BBT, $50, and on like that, as you can see on your screen. Now on your screen also, you can see volume. Please take note of this volume. I'll talk about it when I get to where I'll talk about it. So you get the commission and you also get volume. Now let's talk about the commissions. I mean the referral bonus. Now the referral bonus is on 4 levels, meaning, well, I believe most of you probably are into referral business networking, so you know what I mean by 4 levels. But if you are not, let me explain it to you. If you sign up someone, for example, that does the SBT, which is my favorite, you that brought the person, instantly you get $200. $200 right now is like 300K just for opening your mouth to talk. The person that brought you gets $90, even though it was not the one that did the job. And then the person that brought you gets $50, and the person that brought the person that brought you gets $20. And that's how that money is shared across board. So on one registration, or maybe SBT or gold mine, the company has already paid 200 plus 90 plus 50 plus 20. They have already paid $360 out on 4 different levels. Now, don't be confused by this ×5 projection you see here. It's just a projection, like an example. If you and your team decide that you want to give yourself goals, every month, this month you will bring 5 people, and the next month those 5 go and get 5. First you get $1,000 for bringing 5. If those 5 go ahead and get 5, you have earned 2,550. If those 5 duplicate and get 5, you have now earned 6,200. And if those 5 go out and get 5, you now have 625 people. You have earned 12,500 for that month, and your total so far is 22,000 on referral alone. But that is just a projection. There's no target. It's not as if you must bring 5. All right. So as it works for the super bot, if you bring someone on the alpha bot, you get the same as you see on your screen. It's just half. As the price of registration is half, the commission is also halved. And then we have the beta bot and the elite package. These are the commissions you get, and on like that till you get to the starter pack. Okay. So anybody you refer, basically you get the referral bonus is paid on 4 levels. Now let's talk about the team builder bonus. As people are registering in your team, let's say you sign up an SBT, instantly you get 300 points. As you and your team are accumulating points in a month, the moment your point gets up to 400, you qualify for an extra $150. As your team begins to grow, let's say even in that month, you manage to get to 4,000 points, you get an extra $1,000, and on like that. If you get to the highest rank, which is legend, you get 3 million points accumulated that month, you get an extra $180,000, and on like that. And remember, it's not just your own effort alone, it's your entire team effort. All right. So I mean, even if you join your first month, you made an extra 150. Second month, you and your people, you drive yourselves, you get an extra 450 added to the referral bonus, and added to what I'm still going to talk about. It's a lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. Okay, so let's talk about, there's currently a 90 days incentive going on right now. It's ending July 6th. All right, it started April 7th. It lasted for 90 days. Within that 90 days, you can earn additional incentives different from the pay plan what I've just explained so far. Now, the way it works is this: as you are registering people, you are accumulating points. As you are hitting new ranks, those ranks I talked about just now, you are getting points. So your personal referrals and the ranks you hit accumulate together and give you points on this, different from the normal point system. This one is only temporary. It's ending on July 6th. So if you qualify, the first thing you can qualify for is a free BBT, a free robot. The next thing you can qualify for is a groove experience. We call it groove experience. It's simply a local vacation. Anywhere within your country, within Nigeria, you go with the company, they sponsor a vacation for you. And then you get a free SBT. The SBT I have right now, it was free. It was free. And of course, definitely, by God's grace, I'm going to get another SBT through this incentive again. I can decide to use the SBT, connect it to a broker, and start trading with it, or even sell it off. So you can qualify for different things. Qualify for free gold mine, Toyota. There are 3 cars: Toyota Camry, Lexus, and Mercedes. You can qualify for an international trip where you get to travel to exotic locations, like you see on your screen. Okay. And then you can qualify for laptop, MacBook, and different things. Abundance lives here, guys. There's a lot of money here in iTradeUp, and I have to be honest with you. You have to be in it to taste it. This is a friend of mine, Eli Simeon. In the last incentive where we traveled together to in February, he qualified for a car. So he qualified for a free Toyota Camry, and it was presented to him at the event in Abuja. So this is real. You can actually qualify for it and experience abundance. So I'm actually branded. I'm actually branded. I don't know if you can see my shirt. This is an iTradeUp Groove Experience shirt. I don't know if you can see. How that's the Groove Experience I'm talking about. All right. We went for it in February. It was a local vacation. You can also qualify for international vacations. The company picks a spot and they spoil you. It was fantastic. I can't start telling you that now, but it was a fantastic experience for me. And by God's grace, I'm qualifying for another one this season. So you can qualify too. It's just fun when you're in a company like this. Whether you refer or not, you make money through the robots. So you can also qualify for international trips. These are pictures from past events the company has had. Like I said, this Dr. Favorite on stage with a lot of people. This is where's Amara? I think this is Amara Declan. We were at the vacation together also. A lot of people. So let me round up with this. I said before that the difference between rich people and poor people is because rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities that they think are assets. What I've showed you is an asset that can put money in your pocket. And I like this asset more than any other asset because it actually gives you daily, weekly, monthly cash flow. Real estate is a fantastic investment tool. It is. But real estate cannot give you cash flow daily, weekly, monthly. Except you are doing all those programs where they say, give us your money, we'll be selling land for you, give us. I'm talking about real estate where you actually buy the land. Okay? If you buy land today, you buy it for 5 million, you wait for it to appreciate 1 year, 2 years, and you sell it. You're not going to get your money until 1 year, 2 years. But if you buy this asset, what I'm showing you today, this iTradeUp robots, the moment you plug it in, if you plug it in tonight, it starts trading for you tonight. Because this Tuesday, the market is still open. You start seeing the profits gradually. You understand? I actually have a robot right now, and the robot is taking care of land that I am buying somewhere in Ekpe right now. I don't worry about where the money is going to come from. As the robot is trading passively, whatever it makes that month, I withdraw the profit, not even my capital, and I settle the payment for the land. Do you see that? That's what rich people do. Before you buy land, buy something like this that can help you make fast money, daily money, that can feed your payment for whatever real estate you want to buy. You have to be smart. You can't just carry 20 million, dump it on a piece of land and say you're waiting for 3 years for it to double and then you sell it. You just double your money 3 years. Here you can do the math, double your money faster over here. Legitimately, not ROI, Ponzi scheme, all that nonsense. So the rich people make money work for them. They send money to systems that they have control over, like what we have just shown you. And as the money is trading, they are happy. Look at this picture. The rich man is happy. Money is growing, coming out of the rich man's ground. But the poor man is carrying money. He's stressing himself. You understand? He's working hard to make money. Money is his master. So do not make money your master. You need to buy assets like this that can change your life. So this is the account details of the company. Okay, you can pay in USDT, you can pay in crypto, you can pay in Naira, anyone you choose to, right? And then this is the summary of what we're talking about. BBT goes for 300, ABT 600, SBT 1,200, and the gold mine goes for 1,200. And then we have these packages that I deliberately put aside on the left because they don't come with a robot, so I have to separate them. But any robot you buy, even if you buy the least robot, you already get all this included in it. All right. This is the Naira exchange rate that the company is using right now, 1,450. So if you want to pay in Naira right now, just take this amount and multiply it by the Naira rate. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take time to ask us to unmute ourselves for a minute. Or everybody unmute yourself and read what you have on the screen. Unmute yourself and read what you have on the screen. Can we do that together? Let's go. 1,
After,
2.
after people learn more on experience,
To make
make a
a
decision
decision.
why
Successful
Why
people
successful people can learn more on expectation to make
expectation
a
to make a
decision.
decision. Okay, let me explain what that means. First of all, please ignore this phone number that is here. You get back to the person that invited you to this call. Don't get back to this phone number. All right. Now, the quote says average people lead more on experience to make a decision. What is experience? Experience means the past. Oh, I remember I've done something like this before. I remember when I did that time. IPC, they were just posting results, posting results. I put money inside it, the money just went like that. They are always recalling bad experiences, disappointments, failures, and they draw from those failures of the past and they use it to make decisions for the future. What do you think they will manifest again? The same thing they used to make those decisions, failures and bad experiences. Now, on the other hand, successful people lean more on what? Expectation, excitement and anticipation, vision of what will happen if they find something as fantastic as this and make a decision on it. That's what I did when I said yes to this company. I don't know if there's anybody on this call that has lost more money in opportunities than I. You understand? We're not here doing competition of bad experiences, but I have suffered. Let's not go there. But when I said yes to this company, this is what I thought. Yes, I've had bad experiences, but the truth is this: there's money in Forex. People are making money in it every day. The same people that have failed in experiences in the past are now successful because they didn't give up. And I now said, I analyzed the things I've done in the past. I discovered they follow the trend. And the trend was this: I take my money, my hard-earned money, I let go, I give up control to a company, and I tell them, take, trade for me. I buy their packages, all the, I won't mention their names, but you know the ones. I buy their packages. They say they'll be giving me 1.5 or 0.5% every day. And I sit down and expect money. Where is my money? It's gone because it's no longer in my control. And then one day you hear that they're doing updates or that the government shut them down in one country, and then it all turns to stories. But with iTradeUp, I said to myself, this is different. I actually have my money in my control. I know what Forex brokers are. So I can actually understand the fact that your money is with your broker. Brokers are registered, they have offices there. So this is not one of those things that the company will just disappear overnight. So this is different from what I've done in the past. And then I made my decision based on what I expect in the future. And it worked for me. And that's what I'm enjoying today. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying you. Make smart decisions. Don't make decisions based on your experiences. Make them based on intelligent analysis. This company is not saying give us your money. They are saying buy our robot, pick any broker of your choice, connect our robots to your account, and let our robots continue trading for you. Let me ask you a question. Even if iTradeUp goes out of business today, which will not happen, but let's assume they go out of business, where is your money? Is your money with them? With them? Of course not. It doesn't concern you. So that's what gives us peace and confidence with this opportunity. So ladies and gentlemen, my name once again is Wale Akintola, and I'm very glad to have had you on this call tonight. Thank you for your patience, and I'd like to pass the ball to Mr. Jiboye now and Mr. Gbemi. Let's see if anybody has any questions or is ready to get started immediately. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.